This is my review on Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. I think that's the title anyway. So, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back and fighting the Foot Clan and Saturday morning cartoon fight scene. It's actually kind of funny and fun to watch and exciting. I mean, you get to hear, even though it's not as good, the action isn't as good as the first one, and this isn't as good as the movie. Each movie, 1, 2, and 3, you feel like a stronger connection, the relationship between these characters each time as you go further into the trilogy. So, Secret of the Ooze, they stop a pizza guy from, well, getting robbed and becomes friends with the Turtles and friends with April O'Neil and Splinter in the game. Raph gets kidnapped, gets saved by the Turtles from Shredder's Foot Clan. Shredder's back. He died in the first one, but somehow, through the magic of filmmaking and good storytelling, they don't explain it. But you really don't mind it. It's just, in case you're such engaged, you really don't mind it at all. Because, like, Splinter's more, Shredder is just, once again, awesome in this film. While he isn't as intimidating and scary and interesting and has as much depth as he did in the first one, I appreciate they got the same actor, and you feel like there's a closer connection with the Turtles and Splinter. I mean, the Turtles and the Shredder. And the Turtles and Splinter too. Spoiler: Shredder's not in the third one. No, he is not. The best way I could describe this is literally the cartoon of the Ninja Turtles cartoon from the later seasons when they weren't using their weapons. Those episodes came to life. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so excited, and yeah, I'm kind of tired and confused. And I feel so happy. So, they save this doctor who's experimenting with the ooze, which made the Ninja Turtles. And Leonardo was a little kind of bummed out because he was hoping that they was all like special or something, and not just like a science accident. So, um, there's really not that much to a story here. It's really this the turtles interacting off each other. In fact, this has lead storytelling in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise. Um, for the movies anyway, and which you think that you would think that would be a bad thing and completely destroy the film. But it's actually one of the strengths of the film. And anyway, the professor gets kidnapped by Shredder and the Foot Clan, and the Turtles come up with a plan to take down the knockoff version of Bebop and Rocksteady. Because that's what they are, a knockoff. It would be so much cooler if the real Bebop and Rocksteady were in this instead of the knockoff. But anyway, these guys will actually lots of fun. They sing Shredder is their mama. And Shredder says, "You will call me master." And it says, Mama. The young Shredder. And Shredder's all pissed, says, "Babies, they are babies." And this professor, what were you expecting? Them to be fully developed serial killers or something? And Shredder says, "They are stupid." Well, they're not stupid. They're just lacking in television and lacking in intelligence. And then they see them do stupid things and says, "Okay, that's stupid." And Shredder decides that he wants to get rid of them, as in kill them. But hang on. The professor convinces him otherwise that while they lack intelligence, their strength is really strong. Their strength is really strong because the strength is incredible. So this Turtles kidnap the professor from the Foot Clan, and the professor comes up with a solution to reverse the process of the ooze effect that that made them. So the answer for this to work on them is they have to get them to eat it. and Mikey's like looking at him, what are you, nuts? We have to get them to eat it? That doesn't sound that easy. He has a look in the toes like all scratching their heads like, wait, we have to get them to eat it? Unfortunately, yes. So they come to Shredder and Foot Clan, and the Shredder's rip off of Bebop and Rocksteady, and Mikey says, "We present to you with the gift of donuts." He says, "We present you with the tradition of donuts." And they eat the donuts, and they're enjoying the donuts, and one of them finds out that there's something off with the donut and crushes the donuts and finds the medicine in the donuts, and it all pisses us. So that the whole Peachtree this thing is over with donuts. That fake Peachtree is over, and the Turtle's like, oh no. Because they found one of the donuts wasn't exactly soft, and they found the medicine in that. So basically, it's time for them to fight, and turtle fashion. And it's very fun to watch. And Vanilla Ice comes in when they're fighting and does ninja rap, which is honestly, love him, hate him, I don't really care, but there's no denying that this is one of the highlights of the film. I mean, a turtle song dedication to the Ninja Turtles while they're kicking butt is in the club is awesome. So the effects on the effects on the medicine finally kick in, and they're back to regular animals, and Shredder takes the Ooze and he turns into Super Shredder, and he's like incredibly tall and muscular, and now has this monster voice. And sadly, he's a little incredibly easy to defeat. He actually defeats himself, because the Ninja Turtle tried to tell him that you're going to kill you. Tried to tell Shredder that you're going to kill yourself if you bring this whole place down. If you don't stop hitting at the roof, you're going to collapse. The thing's going to collapse, and it's going to kill you. And Shredder's stupid, and he doesn't listen. So, bye-bye, Shredder. He's not in the third one. I mentioned that, all right. Okay. And the Turtles go back to the sewer, and Splinter says, "Go Ninja, go Ninja, go." He says, "Ha ha ha, I made another funny." And so that's this movie.